What's going on, everybody? So in today's video, we have something new. We have a new welder, and it's the Milton TIG welder W220. And so this is something that we've all been waiting for a long time. If you've seen my exhaust video, then you know that that's it, to be continued at the end. And that was a long time ago. So we finally got a welder. So it's really cool. Got a cool stand for this welder as well. So let's go ahead and use it. There we go. Why not, right? And so what we're going to do today is we're just going to do a little simple weld just to kind of like, you know, get things rolling, just kind of get our feet wet in welding. And so we got our ground here, and we'll just go ahead and ground it onto our metal foil surface because we want to have a good ground. And so that'll help us get a good weld. And so we're just going to take two terminals here, and we're just going to go ahead and do a butt weld. And so we're just going to sit them here like this, and then we have our nice filler rod material here, and then we'll just take our clamps and then we'll just clamp them together, and then we can start welding. And so you can see here that it's bald. That's our tungsten right there. I was doing a little AC welding earlier, and so but for this we're going to switch to DC. And also when you're welding, it's very important to clean your materials. So I went ahead and already cleaned them. I used acetone, and then after that I used 100% alcohol. Then after that I put them in an ultrasonic tank, and then after that I just went ahead and gave them a bath in pure filtered Fiji water. So they're super clean and ready to go. And just going to go ahead and sit those together. We're going to go ahead and get our helmet on because we cannot weld unless we have a good helmet. Otherwise, it can just be bad for our eyes, right? So we'll go ahead and put our helmet on, and then also you want to have a good pair of gloves as well. So before we start welding, let's go ahead and get this protection on here, and we can start welding now. All right, great. And so let's wait. What? This isn't a welder? Yeah, it is. This is a welder. What is it if it's not a welder then? I mean, this is like the best brand, right? Milton. I mean, that's what everybody uses, isn't it? So what are you saying? This isn't a welder. How does this not? I mean, everything just looks right. No? Something's wrong. Well, Milton gave instructions in their manual. They said if something's not right, to use their wand. They provide a wand. And so I'm going to go grab the wand, and then I'll come back and we'll see if we can fix it. Not sure what you guys are talking about, because for sure this is a welder. So yeah, I don't know. But the audience is always right, so I'm going to go check it out. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, and this is the wand that they said to use for troubleshooting. Don't really know what this is, but they said to plug this end into here or something, and then I guess like just point the wand at the unit, and it should correct everything. So let's try that out. Let's go ahead and move this. Let's detach this ground here. And we'll just put it back over there. We'll take this, and maybe we'll just move this over here, because this is our nice TIG welder that I just got, and you guys are saying that it's not a welder, so I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this. Okay, so we can go ahead and move this over here, and we have our wand connected in here just like this, and we're supposed to point this at this, and it's supposed to do something. So yeah, I don't know if like I'm supposed to just we'll see. Okay, so yeah, so here we go. What? I have a trash can now. What the heck? This is your fault. All of you guys, this is your fault. I now have a trash can when I had like a really awesome welder by a really cool brand like Milton. They're like the most popular brand that everyone likes to buy. And now I have a trash can. I gotta do something. Okay, I'll try this one more time. Oh! What? Goldfish? What's going on here? This is so strange. But before we try again, just get a pack here. Don't mind me. All right, let's try this again. Wow. I got it back. I got my welder back. Yes. I don't get it. You guys are still saying that this is not a welder. I really don't know what to say. Let's give it one more shot. Let's see. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they say not to listen to the internet, and here I am listening to you guys. So I'll try it one more time, and we'll see. Come on. For the internet. What? What is this? A Miller? Oh, this is a welder. Oh, this is a real welder. This is what you're talking about. Ah, I get it. So now we finally have a welder. And it looks like this is the Miller 220. Is it a coincidence that I also have a Mercedes that's a 220? It's a W220. Maybe Mercedes and Miller are working together. Conspiracy theorists, definitely leave some in the comments down below for that one. But it looks like we have a 220 by Miller. We don't have a Milton anymore. So Milton's gone, Miller's in, and yeah, so finally got a welder, and we're just gonna start making some really cool stuff for the Mercedes W220. And yeah, I'm super excited. This is just kind of like first impressions, I guess you could say. This is not gonna be like a welding video or anything like that. This is just kind of letting you guys know out there that welding shall start taking place. Shall start taking place, will start taking place. Either way, we're gonna start welding. So look out for that, future videos. And if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to do that. Be sure to like this video and be sure to leave some comments down below on what's your favorite welder, what kind of welder do you have? And if you have any tips and tricks for welding, please leave them down in the comments below, because this is gonna be something new for me, and I'm just gonna be kind of learning. So I'm gonna take you guys along on that journey as well, and you'll see in future videos where I'm just gonna like, you know, just be like practicing and testing stuff out. And then I'll make another video where I'll just kind of like set everything up, give first impressions. But right off the bat, this welder it's super cool. I already got a chance to take a look at it. So it's, yeah, super cool. If you haven't seen any videos out there, or if you're kind of like wondering what welder to buy, I highly recommend the Miller 220 because it's a multifunction welder. And the coolest thing about this, like the biggest selling point in my opinion, is that it can do AC TIG welding. And so what that means is that you can weld aluminum, and you can also do MIG and stick welding as well. And then, you know, of course, DC TIG. And so that just really just opens the door to a lot of options. And another cool thing is it has a really good duty cycle. So that's another selling point. And that kind of really just separates it from the rest of the field. For its, I guess you could say, demographic, you know, the type of person that would buy this, you know, it's kind of marketed as like a home hobbyist welder. And then there's been like some chats in the comments, like in the forums, where they say that this is kind of like in a weird price range and people are like, why wouldn't buy it for that price? But what you have to understand about this welder is that if you were to buy two welders, we're talking about a TIG welder that can do AC TIG. If you were to buy a welder that can do AC TIG and a MIG welder separately, it would cost more, especially if you're going to buy from the same brand here. It would cost more than if you just had one single unit. Plus, you save a lot of space. Like this one unit can do everything versus having two units. All right, so my battery died. I had to make a quick battery change. But what I was saying is that this unit just, you know, it's smaller and you don't have to worry about having two units. So that's really cool. So I think it's well worth the price. It's one of those things where, you know, like everybody, you know, like in the camera world, is, you know, this is kind of big in the camera world, but like there's no one camera that does it all. You know, so like you have this brand with this, you know, this features, and then you have another brand with these features, and you're just kind of like, oh man, which one did I buy? Which one do I buy? And, you know, and then it just never ends and there's never a perfect camera. But, you know, I feel like Miller kind of listened to the community and, you know, they were like, well, okay, let's build a multiprocessor or multi-process welder that can do it all pretty much. And so that's what the 220 is. Yeah, and plus it comes with a ton of accessories, you know, so you're pretty much ready to go out straight away, out of the gate. The one interesting thing is that they supply regular welding wire. They don't give you flux core. So, you know, you kind of have to buy flux core. You can't weld straight away, I guess you could say. So that's something to keep in mind. You do just get regular wire instead of flux core, but you can do flux core MIG welding on this machine. Also, it has high frequency start, which is really cool. And then if you're wondering if it has other starting procedures for TIG, because you may not want to do high frequency start in case you're concerned about electronics and all that kind of stuff, then yeah, it still has the other features as well. Lift arc start, and I think what's the other one? And lift arc remote. So yeah, it has all three. Really cool. And yeah, so this, yeah, can't say enough about this welder. Really cool. And so now what we're going to start doing is working on that exhaust and getting that finished, because that video is been around for a while and I still haven't finished it. So yeah, I'll definitely make another video where I kind of go more into detail about this welder. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment below so that I can address those questions in the next video. And then that way, you know, I can help you guys out if you're looking to buy a welder. So with all that said, thanks for listening. If you're new to this video, be sure, or if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for future videos. You're not going to want to miss them. For yeah, all you fans out there, all you subscribers, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, so be sure to like and comment, and see you guys next time.